Okay, another little short video there. I'm actually at work right now, taking a little break, tweeting, and well, this is my PSP that I take with me. This is a PSP 2000. This is the one I did the Mario Kart time run on. Now, thing is, my PSP uses this is a PSP 2000. I'm using a 1000 series battery. You can see it there, actually. There we go. The PSP 2000 battery, when it's in there and with the cover on it, is flush, but if you use a 1000 battery, you actually get about 33% more battery life now. This is just temporary until my cover comes. I was actually rummaging through a junk box of mine that I have and found the battery, and so I threw it in the PSP, charged it up, works fine. So just to show, you might be able to see it. I don't know if there's really a macro setting on this thing here. See if there's focus. No. Well, that says this is the Game Boy Advance emulator. Right there on my thumb, it says the battery life is 425 minutes. Actually, no, it just jumped up 444. When I put the battery in initially, it was saying 500 minutes battery life. And that's compared to the 2000 battery that I put in this. And that would give me, maybe, if I was lucky, 300 minutes. And even less if there's a UMD in this thing. Now, I do have my modded, yes, but I do have a nice selection of UMDs. I mostly have this modded just for emulation purposes. I have a load of emulators on there. Actually, I'll just show, actually. Let's exit this. It's odd because a lot of the emulators and stuff, circles actually are confirmed, X's your cancel, which is reverse. This is kind of like Japanese controls in Japan on PSP games. Circles always confirm, X's cancel, and in North American, X's confirm, circles cancel. So I also installed a custom XMB icon set. So I'll show you what we got here. I got the IR shell, allows me to interface a lot of different things on here. I did put Little Big Planet on here. The reason why is I am buying the game at some point. I just want to try it out and make sure that it's something I wanted to buy. Now, I have two different Genesis / Mega Drive emulators on here. I usually use Pico Drive. I'm probably going to get rid of D-Gen actually soon. Master Boy emulator. This is an emulator for actually Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Sega Master System, and Game Gear. 4-in-1. So that is a lot of emulation for one program. It's a great emulator, very easy to use too. Ultimate PSP tube. This allows the PSP through the Wi-Fi to stream a lot of different online video. Turn it down. See, even the volume control I've got customized. But this allows me to stream from YouTube, Veo, Dailymotion, Funny Junk, a lot of different sites. It's really good. YouTube's been having some issues. I'm looking to see if there's a new build on this. And of course, if anybody didn't know it, there are a lot of PS1 games can be converted for the PSP, and this is like one of my favorites of all time. Marvel vs. Capcom, the first one. Next one, this is actually the WAD folder for Doom for the PSP. This is awesome. It's a direct PC port. And it's great. PSP Comic allows me to read CBR and CBZ files on this thing, so I can actually use this as a comic book reader. This is the full version of the multi-country version, sorry, of Loco Roco. Great game, and very basic gameplay, but very satisfying. That's one of the gems I find on the PSP. Now, when I'm moved and I'm settled in, I am going to start actually buying my games. Don't worry, I do have some PSP games already, UMDs. This is Nestor J. Nestor, of course, is the old mascot from the Nintendo Power comics. Nestor J is a Nintendo emulator and works great. This is the one I was using for Mario Kart Advance, GBSP. This is the Super Nintendo emulator. It's not too bad. For some reason, games slow down. You gotta like go and do a lot of different tweaking. I might need to get a new build of this maybe. This is the Loco Roco demo. When I just want a short little game vid, I'll play that. And the Atari 2600 emulator. First game I ever played on this, I should actually load that up now, actually. I also changed the load screen. I think it's pretty hilarious. I'm going to change that again. I'm starting to get kind of sick of it. Show you. And big shout out to Gamester81 because Gamester actually showed this on his video. This load of ROM. Halo 2600. F yes. I've actually played this. Now, you can look up on Gamester81's channel that he has. He's actually got the actual repro cart of this. I just downloaded the ROM. I do have an Atari 2600. It's in pieces. It's having problems with the video signal keeping stability, so I'm still trying to iron out that. And when I do, I'm going to get a couple multi-carts, and I'm going to get a homebrew cart so I can make my own Atari 2600 games. But this is awesome. I'll show this for a minute, I guess. The control is very much... Gotta get it going. Anyway, so... let's get out of this. That's my homebrew PSP. Oh, no. I think that's what I press. Yeah, what do I do? Oh yeah, I gotta press X to confirm. So that's my PSP. This thing is like I take this everywhere. Play a lot of games on it and stuff. But that's a good tip. You don't need a modded PSP to do this, by the way, for the battery. You can just literally get your hands on a PSP 1000 battery, throw it in there. Now the covers, you can buy them online for about $1. I'm just using duct tape for now, and I'm actually going to get a skin PSP 2000 skin that I've actually loaned my cousin. I'm giving him my old 2000 battery out of this, and so he's going to get my skin, giving me back my skin. He's going to get the battery and the cover out of this, and yeah, so it's pretty good. Saves me a lot of charging time, because usually I'll burn through the battery in a couple days, easy. By the way, a little tip. You leave UMD inside of this thing, your battery life's going to go down, because every time you turn your PSP back on, it's got to spin that UMD, and, well, it's going to kill your battery life. The more moving parts, the more, you're just going to kill your battery life. By the way, out of curiosity, this has only got a 4 gig memory stick. The next thing I'm getting in it is you can buy a Memory Stick Pro Duo adapter. It looks like a Memory Stick Pro Duo, and it's got 2 little slots on it for 2 micro SD cards. So for much cheaper than you can pay for a 16 gig for a 16 gig Memory Stick Pro Duo, you can actually get a 32 gig outfit put on this using 2 micro SD cards and the adapter. But yeah, that's just what I wanted to show off for now. This, I gotta say, it's dandy little rig. The 3000s are pretty cool too, but all you're really getting for 3000, the screen's a bit broader. There's a microphone here. The buttons are a little bit different shaped, but, and, well, you can't hack a 3000. Well, you can, but you can't hack them permanently. 2000s and 1000s you can hack permanently. So, anyway, that's my little bit of tech for now. I've got to go home soon and get something to eat and upload this. Later.